afternoon, good evening, hello everybody. Well, it is I, your Clockwork Wizard, Sigurd Chronosecht at your service. And this time we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're trying to do the Alliance raid today. Hopefully we get striker luck big this time. But for now, we're going to see how well everyone's doing. Also, we're just going to have some stuff happening in the background in a bit, so in case you might hear some noise, we're fixing a few things behind the scenes. Because we still have some things to finish up before the night really ends. So, how is everybody doing today? In case you're watching this right now, live, or if you're watching the pod, I hope you enjoy yourselves. This might be quite a wait, so just to give you a heads up. And these kinds of bits tend to be long in terms of the wait time, so I hope your patience is going to be there. Not sure how this is going to go out in the VOD. We'd have to figure that bit out. But in the meantime, while that's going on, we just unmount and bring forth our best assistant. I'm going to have to replace this one. This one, and at least we have our topaz over here. It's going to be a fairy. It's not exactly the fairy per se, but that's the one we have. In case you missed it last session, or last stream, we were gathering some materials to get the crystals going so we can get past this wall right there. So you can see, now that has ruins. In this case, all ruins over here. And originally what stood here are a pair of statues that had a barrier corresponding to a specific element. That's why it's color coded. For that we had to grab 4 different crystals with 4 different elemental affinities. After procuring those crystals, back, and also looked for some aethersand to grind them to perfection. Now that we have the pathway open, let us also ensure that our time is ready. That's what we're doing now. So this is the part where the wait actually takes longer, so the stream would actually end once the Alliance raid finishes. There might be a chance that we'll only do one Alliance raid, run a few cutscenes, and then once the time for queuing again is up, we're actually going to end the stream. That's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of waiting, so we might have to do some stuff behind the scenes here, or we might have to move somewhere. Apparently we're just waiting. That's all there is to it. In case you're wondering where we're headed to that section over there. That's the labyrinth. Past the labyrinth is the Crystal Tower, right? This section. If you remember Final Fantasy III, we also had to bypass the labyrinth first. Then after bypassing the labyrinth, we actually show up at the I'm not sure if it's the bottom part or it's like the foot of the tower. The foot of the tower, we end up in another section. I can guess these people are here not exactly for the Crystal Tower, but for another thing entirely, which we don't have access to just yet because we're not in that time or expansion. Right now, we're just going to this will take a bit. Speaking of which, well do some hunting logs. And this hunting log is not my strong log. I think we could do that. Let's do some hunting logs while we're at it. Let's get our hunts done, and then wait the queue to finish. Of course, the other portions of the log might. Okay, there it is. As soon as we finish. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is it, this is it. Run, buddy, run. I can get back. Okay, we're just waiting for a couple of DPS players. And I think this is it. Yep, we're in. We are in. Wish me luck, folks. So there might be a point where I might not be able to talk properly here, because I might end up focusing. Man, would you look at that? And we're in Alliance A. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Okay, hold on. Excellent. Going. We're gonna have to reposition the Alliance tabs. Have to reposition a few things next time. Oh boy. There we go. Everybody's here. Good. So far so good, we're doing great. Made past that. Oh, here we go. Okay, everybody got barriers. Here we go. So good. We're doing great. Alright, so just in case I don't answer right away, I'm looking at the screen right now. I don't have the chat on me. Oh, here we go. Battle time. Ooh, that hurts. friends. Scared your friends, boys. Why am I the only one here? Careful. Okay, here we go. Ah, nice. Okay, at least you made it. Guess I'll have to check that later. Woo. That I need. Let's go. Okay, so considering that we're in Alliance A, I think I might have to go to the left side of the map. Oh, they pulled already? Who pulled? Wait, pulled. Okay, so the thing here is that you're gonna need at least 4 people on the pod or on the pad. Everybody else has to do their thing. So, whew, this one's gonna be rough. I can feel it. Okay, good. At least that's what I'm gathering from all of that. Oh man. Okay, I kind of forgot this one. Oh wait, this is the pots. Yep, this is the pots one. Who pulled the boss out? Okay, everybody do it. Everybody blast this thing. Ow! What the hell? Our duties. Changing target. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're done. We're done. We're done. Ah, this is a pain. Oh boy, this is hard to keep up with. A lot of people. I think I saw some angry people over here. Yeah, some folks got angry on that one. Alright, don't tell me they're gonna pull right away. Crown, it's cool. It's nice. One's in the fire. That's it. Wait, where's our tank? Where's our tank? Oh. He's in the... Oh, shit. He's in the lava, I think. Ah, he's waiting there. Bastard. Who's pulling? Who's pulling? Oh, crud. Here we go. Okay, I see the napalm. Wreck that first. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, we're still good. The chaos is still manageable. Okay, bomb down. You know what's the funny thing about this? The song is awesome in here, and then you also hear this in FF3, and like, that brings you back. Uh-oh, big guy. Can't let that go. Oh no, he's standing, he's standing, he's standing, he's standing. Ah! Fuck. Nope. Ah. That hurts. Why? Thank you. Whew. Okay, so all the defenses are down. You see the elevator drop. Or at least that pillar is dropped. like they started without me. Difficult. Oh well. And this is what happens when you have impatient players. Boy. Like the time. Okay. It's coming. Iron Giant. This is the annoying thing though when you have first-time players, and then you got impatient players that will also ruin the experience. Really sucks. Really sucks. And we just cleared the Labyrinth of the Ancients. That went faster. Almost record time even. Let's see when we can bring home. An armor. Like that. I'll just commend you because why not? And interestingly enough, I got a lot of commendations. Right. No, my eyes were off chat a while ago because I had to be focused on the thing. So I'm catching up right now. Oh there, Sigurd. Here we go. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are soon to be penned on this historic expedition. Alright, so hold on. I'm catching up on the chat right now. Thanks for the congratulations there, Solaire. Glad to have you on. And everybody else is lurking right now. Glad to have you on as well. Yeah, that's true. The raids are not that friendly in some cases, especially with everyone's doing dailies. From what I gather, the current relic step in one of the recent relics requires you to do like you're supposed to do the roulettes so you can get all the points you can farm for that thing. And the Alliance raid has a lot that you can get from. I can see that being a thing. Oh yeah, and if in case you get on, Solaire, I could have you join up on the stream itself. If not, if in case you're ready for tomorrow, we'll do it. I just need you to be on there. And the target would be 10 o'clock Central Time, so hopefully we get there. Oh yeah, looking forward to that though. Looking forward to your new form. show me when you get the chance. I'd still be on in a bit. Depending on how long the stream is going to be, I think you say end early, it's because I have to finish up a few things before I end the night. So, anyway, let's continue. Now do we have Grahatia here? Let's sit over here. Let's see. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. Yeah, this is also a nod to the whole thing. According to the findings of my Baldessian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. A characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Also, if you remember the labyrinth in FF3 also has the magma flows. So it's pretty much 1-to-1, almost. Almost 1-to-1, but with an FF14 twist too. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Phlegethon, not Acheron. Phlegethon. He was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. You gleaned that from what exactly? His weapon, his choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. Told you, he's our resident Allegan scholar. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Ul'dah, resurrected and augmented through the Allegans' extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this! Ooh. There it is. Well, well. There it is. The foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we would be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Connex's Find for the present, then plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. So we go back. And thus we go back from the tower's labyrinth all the way back to camp. Sounds like we'll be going to camp then. Pick up, because we're going. There's going to be a host of cutscenes after this, from what I gather. Oh. Here's the gate. We go past the 8 sentinels and we're back to the keep. But we'll have to fight our way out first. Like that. We need our barrier first. That. if this thing reacts, we're gonna blast it. Good for now. Here we go. Also, how is everybody's week going? Right now, my week has been quite eventful. Although, some of those events are a little personal, so I won't be discussing them just yet. But let us say that it was eventful, and then somewhere in the later part of the week, it suddenly became slow. Like, there's a portion wherein I got so used to being busy, when I got the chance to kick back and relax, I couldn't sit still. Yeah, that. So good of you to join us, Sigurd. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you're ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. This questline. And we have a new section of the quest open. Let's see what we got here. Materia. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rammbroes will be presiding over the meeting, so if you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Welcome back, Sigurd. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report, and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there are no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Oh. Quick to the business. Let's get... In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses, before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Sigurd's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most empathically active. Disturbingly, his report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by elegant technology. In short, our misgivings were well-founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we'll first need to address the question of how they work. The answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower shall be delayed until time has an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses have been completed. Master Golland, may I entrust this task to you? It will be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons. That means making sure it is not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, Everything seems to be in hand here, so I'll take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire. You do nothing of the sort, Grah. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Sigurd. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate skills, innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me. We have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Ul'dah Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it's time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. Huh? What's this? Such a terrible mess. But it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy the Ul'dah Empire left behind. It's our edgelord, man. Yeah, it is. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. Yep, it's him. I believe the fates have conspired to deny me my just rewards once again. But it would seem they have a greater destiny in mind for me. As long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, so do not disappoint me. It's okay, he can be like Piccolo, who knows? I don't know, but whenever I saw Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3, I can't help but think Nero as a vampire. So now imagine if he's being voiced by Neil Newbon. Oh god. My head. I'm gonna shake my head on that one. It's like, I don't know how that's gonna sound. Never played BG3 yet. I thought that was first. Dude! Oh, we'll get to Harvestella soon, but we'll have to finish this first. We still have a lot of the other games to catch up on, remember? Speaking of Harvestella, we'll get back to Harvestella once we get a considerable distance in FF14. Because the next section I think we're going to go through in Harvestella is going to be a bit interesting. We're going to get a new class in that one. A new pair of classes again in that one. Anyway, OG Knights of the Old Republic. Wow. That's something. Haven't heard of that game in a long time. Although I know a friend who would love to play that again. Speaking of which, there was an old MMO I'm itching to play, but I'm not sure if it is worth playing it at its current state or wait for at least the latest version to show up. I think in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's Ragnarok. It's pretty old, understandably. Let's do this. Circus Tower. Ah, the next part. Here we go. And oh, Mirai, hello. Welcome to the stream. We just got started with the Crystal Tower. I just finished Labyrinth of the Ancients, and man, what is it crap? What is it? Was it a? Whew. It's It was a shit show. That whole bit was a shit show. Oh god. All of the other players there. Anyway, glad to have you along on the stream, and we're about to do the second half, or the second section, which is the Circus Tower. What's happening here? Time to find out. Oh, the two are at it again. Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You're doubtlessly eager to hear our progress on the Crystal Tower. Someone said Frontera. So about that, I was about to say something about along those lines, but Ragnarok Online 3 is coming up. So keeping an eye on it. I'm hoping it works fine, but I don't know. I'm having my doubts on it. But if it gets back on, I'm gonna give it a shot. See if it's worth it. Right now, just to curb my boredom out of it, just for the sake of chilling, I have the game on. I have that mobile version, but that's I don't know what to say about it. It scratches the itch though, but I don't know. It'd be great to go through. I mean, the setting is interesting actually. Nostalgic even. Like you'd like to steal it for a TTRPG campaign if you want to. Oh, you're wait, Solaire. I take it you're watching Austin Powers right now? That's funny. That particular twist between those two. I did not expect that one. It's movie night. Oh yeah, reminds me of the days when Mirai and I would have anime night. It's like we'd have our viewing nights during the pandemic. It was funny. So there's lots of stories to be told in that one. So anyway, let's push. Excellent. I've been disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say there's nothing worthwhile to report. The Suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings out new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set foot to so much a single foot inside. You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Circus Tower, Elegance called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick in the book we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss. It is discouraging, but we cannot give up yet. There must be a way in. And so this situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail of us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have my mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance. In Jiwa? Oh! Be at ease, friends. We share the same goal. I am Une. My companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the Allegan civilization, sent by the students of Baldessian to assist in your endeavor. Hold on a second! We just played FF3 previously, and we know these two. We actually know these two. And in that game, in Final Fantasy 3, they're supposed to be old. I just realized it now. Man, they got to look sharp and young here. Oh my goodness. So this is what they look like. These two. Une and Doga. Rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the student's behest, but we have received nary a word of you coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isle of Val, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. I can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure we are here to help. Oh, hold on. What is it, Graha? 'Tis nothing. There was a pain. It has subsided. Oh. This is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the Allegan eye as well? That sanguine hue is said to be the trait unique to the Allegans, yet I inherited it from my father, as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I had sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. Deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alleg. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too, we have come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. It seems we may have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet I know I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldessian when I am able. I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members of NOAA. Without further ado, let us have them examine the circus tower entrance. I promise you will not have cause to regret your decision. Sigurd, I should be obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you, Sigurd. With Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I am hopeful that we will finally see progress. Okay, now we got Une and Doga in the mix. Okay, that got quirky. Check out how it's going by driving to the location. We had to do that. We just had to run past that. Okay. Like... And here we are, sentinels. We're examining the rubble in hopes that it'll yield a clue to entering Circus Tower. You tell we're getting desperate? Poor Wedge. Hey, Biggs. Well, if it isn't Sigurd. You get to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I am sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. Ah, you're friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going. Chief, he'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Off we go. Ooh. That's quite a door. Ah, some old faces still have the spirit. And a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce you Une and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag, sent here by our friends of Baldessian to aid in the investigation. We understand you have trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. It is our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your attire ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure, collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is we can't get it to open. It is sealed by some mechanism whose workings are utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't seem to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It is fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it, a man and a woman respectively. Allegan royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say. Nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Likely as not, it's purely decorative. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength, it's no use. Just ask the calluses of my hand. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open on its own accord? I don't think any of us expected that to happen. 7 L's, what is this? What did you... What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I'm delighted to see. Oh, here he is. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you acquired. Hero? You're still alive. Garland. If I didn't know any better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. But I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is, for all intents and purposes, defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back at Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you committed, you'd think us that gullible? If you are suspicious of my intent, it is only my just deserts. But I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. As you are doubtlessly aware, the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Alleg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descended from Allegan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Allegan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind, is that not so? It seems the time for concealment is past. Pray accept our apologies. It was not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it pleases you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There's much and more to tell. Very well. Seven hells. Do you seriously mean to follow us around? Oof. Come, Garland. You know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I have just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it is yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Okay, that got interesting real fast. If you're ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rammbroes, may wish to be present. Okay, more cutscenes. Here we go. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldesion. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through elegant technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit elegant history, please. Pray bear with us. The Elegant Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came to be. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of elegant pride. Parents took their children there. They might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence. The empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the elegant civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair. Its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, our technologist made it his mission to restore Alec to greatness. Ammon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for a potent ruler. None was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zande. None other. As part of his experiments, Ammon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the product of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reign of two elegant emperors. It is commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. I think that the two were in fact one and the same. Aye. Zande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Ammon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew, so that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the emperor desired to bring the entire world under elegant dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zande turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Oh no. This is becoming more and more like how FF3 did it. with Zande. And of course, Zande is the the one behind the whole tower, the cloud of darkness being summoned, all of that stuff. Oof. It is becoming far more apparent now. Oh, I don't like the smile on that one. Darkness? Again? Seven hells. What is with this? What is it with megamaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. With that, you would be right. With that, you were right, Master Goland. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Alas, Emperor Zande is very much alive. Within Circus Tower, he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wait, he's still in there? Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy. Energy that not even this crystal tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, a calamity that ushered in the fourth umbral era. In the blink of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. And as the crystal tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Eras came and went. After a millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the seventh umbral calamity, in the wake of which the crystal tower emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zande awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. He's still there. It is for no other purpose but to put an end to Zande's madness. For that we exist. It is the mantle we have inherited for our namesakes, the true Ul'dah and Toga. Okay, so that explains why they look young then. They're clones. Fearing that what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fall. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Zande. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. There's no ordinary man who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Sigurd Chronosecht, we are confident that we can end Zande's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you were about the students of Baldessian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So, what will we do, Sigurd? The world's in grave danger again, and it so happens you are an expert at saving it. Well, we got a challenge. We have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allaghan Empire's dark past laid to rest. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allaghan civilization. But what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secrets may become lost. May become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Ul'dah and Doga, living, breathing Allaghans. So I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Sigurd, as you did for us within the labyrinth of the ancients, we would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Zonde himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work then. Oh yeah. And there's Nero. What is he planning? Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. Allaghan Eye, you called it. But to us, it is the Royal Eye. Owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. Cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. So, to distill what we learned here, we apparently learned that our cat friend here, Grahatia, is a descendant of the Alex. We're just not sure who, but judging from his right eye, it's actually from the royal family. Now on top of that, we also have Ul'dah and Doga here, who happens to be based on the clones. These are the clones of the of Ul'dah and Doga, respectively. But the clones here appear to have been based on the same people who are of the royal family line. So that Ul'dah and Doga might be long gone. It sounds confusing, but you'll get what I mean. So with that considered, them being the key to open the door, which means they may have something else that they can do with the tower. That's what I'm thinking. This guy might be our best candidate for this. Let's hear it. Not yet. We haven't entered the tower yet. This is like the preamble to the whole thing, the lore, per se. So we've been going through the lore just now. And we've discovered that the companions that we just recruited are actually clones of the 2 members of the royal family. Apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. Just get ready, though. Just get ready. I'm currently in the currently at the entrance of the tower. I'm just still viewing the thing yet. Now is the time for action. No idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Our task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zande himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. And there it is. We've just unlocked Circus Tower. I could try and queue into this, but I'll need to know where you're at first, Solaire. I'll be right at the entrance. Let me feed my chocobo. Currently launching the gate. Okay. I'll just be sitting right here. Just to wait. And while we're at it, let me just recap everybody what's happening. So in the process of trying to unlock the Crystal Tower, we just met 2 clones that belonged to 2 members of the Ul'dah Empire. Now, as we go with that, just to mention, this is also how we discovered that these 2 clones were the keys to opening the door to the Circus Tower, which was already closed, and the whole expedition having a hard time opening it. Thanks to their help, we were able to open the door. But at the same time, we also found out that what's waiting inside the tower is basically the Emperor of the fallen Ul'dah Empire, who's just waiting at the top, and he has tapped into the darkness in hopes of using its power to conquer the world. Now, with that kind of threat, it falls onto us to lay him low. So, that is the current update that we have. Also, on top of that, we also got Nero joining the party for some reason, to everybody's chagrin, especially Sid. And we also have other key players in the whole thing. Grahatia is also revealed to have an Ul'dah eye, almost, which is the red eye that he has on his right eye. It's almost the same color as the two clones. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Solaire, that you are an archer. So, no worries about it. And also, folks, if in case we manage to finish the Crystal Tower questline, we are a step closer to reaching Heavensward. This is the only thing that's holding us back from completing the main story quest of Realm Reborn. Alright, so as this is going on, I'm also going to fix up a few things. First and foremost, let's check our companion. Okay, So far, not enough XP to learn last two skills. No worries, take your time, take your time. Now, speaking of which, earlier today I was also playing Final Fantasy XIV. I was using my main 1. And I was doing some Atma hunts. Oh boy, the Atma hunt is bloody long. So I'm not looking forward to doing the Zodiac Relic quest. I don't think we'll be doing this on... I don't think we'll be doing it on this one. I might end up skipping it in favor of the Anima Relic quest. Though for the Zodiac Relic quest, I can see probably 1 or 2 classes I want to do it for. Maybe just 1 class. I'm not sure which one. But if I'm going to do 2 classes, it might be with Scholar and Summoner. Otherwise, we're going to try it on something else. But, I think I might do the Anima and the... I think the Anima Relic quest is going to require much. And we might also need to pick up some new jobs. Specifically, I'm referring to these jobs right here. We might have to start picking up these in case we're going to do the Anima Relic quest and probably for other stuff in the future. I'm thinking about whether or not I should also feature this on stream. Maybe make it a video series, or just do it out of sight and just like, you know, while I'm not online, like while I'm not actively streaming, I can play this character and just work on these. Though they also feature storylines as well on their job quests, so there's also that. Maybe we could be using that as a stream idea or as a video idea. That depends. Let me know what you think. Alright, there we go. And we just got our archer. Alright, here we go. It's time. Let us queue into the tower. Oh, you have to be in front of it? Really? Bye. Time to enter the tower. Checking that. We are checking this tower. We are joining. Okay, so we've queued in. We're just waiting for the ping. We just board our It's nice that you actually get to see the mounting action. Okay, we got someone who's running around while waiting, I guess. Sounds like a fun idea. No golden form yet. Would you count a chocobo as golden? When they're born yellow in the first place. Well, trying to look for the answer for that. Let's run around and find out. Ah, yes. Make sure to get used to your new jobs. So that also means setting up your layout for the buttons. That's how important it is. It's going to take some practice to get used to what you have. An advice for that, I think, would be to, before you do anything, take your time to set up your UI, position the buttons that you're going to use on your hotbar, memorize the placement. So before you go into anything that's major, like a duty or an alliance raid, do that first. And if you can, practice on either the dummies or, if you feel like it, practice on monsters outside, like on the overworld map. It's also a good place to practice. And while you're doing that, if in case you're going to try to practice it that way, try to do some fates and then bring out your chocobo with you. It's a good way to practice. And it's all about repetition. If you get the right feel for it, you should be able to pull it off. Right now, you would notice I'm using a mouse and keyboard, but I'm using an MMO mouse. That's why my layout is kind of like this instead of the typical, horizontal. Okay, here we are. Circus Tower is in. This is our second raid for the night. And if all goes well, this might be my last one for the time being, before we go to the conclusion. This one is going to be hectic. We got this. Good luck to us then. Man, I'm hoping we can get like 3 or 4 more folks. So, but this will be fine. Give or take, I think we'll be in the same alliance, so that shouldn't be a problem. We're in Alliance A. Just right behind me. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get to it. Oh, the dragons. Ah, I hate this part. Well, free for all. Let's do it. Let's get everybody's barriers up. That one, so good. All right, so far, that seems about right. Okay, and I can see we have another... Oh, that's an ugly one. That is an ugly one. Okay, this is an ugly boss. Here we go. We got this. Okay, who's got the thing? Alright, looking good so far. I wonder if something's missing. There we go. Goes up. Careful, careful, careful. Ah, I'm frozen. I'm also frozen. That hurts. Ah, jeez. Really? Okay, I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. This is gonna hurt. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt for a while. Nope. Casting. There's the healing one as well. Let me get survive this chaos. Got it. Got this one. Nice. Oops. Why is the barrier that far? Looking good so far. Survive this without room. Nice. Put her down. Got him. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. So far it's smooth. There you go. Seems about right. That was funny. Okay, I think this is the one that's pretty hefty. Oh no. This guy! To change his weaknesses. This dude. Take this guy down. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm the cover now. I'm the cover now. Stay behind me, stay behind me. I want to stay behind me. Okay, good. The top, aren't we? Yep, this is the top. Yeah, this is the top. This big guy. Set. Let's make it work, man. Okay. Let's get Yep, yep. Okay. Main circle. Okay, stack markers. Spread out. Oh no. Ah. Okay, take this one out. All good. Now we're talking. Okay, here we go again. Move away, move away, move away. Really? Okay, there we go. Somehow it's the same guy that gets wrecked. Interesting. Ah, there he is. We see him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's our boy. Oh yeah. Wait. Come over to photo. Come over to photo. Give me a second. Wait, right in front of this. Right in front of the thing, man. Right in front of the thing. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me just get the G-pose going. Like in here. I can't believe I forgot to put this in. Hold on. There. Check. Wait, nope. Let me fix something here real quick. This last action stuff here. There. There we go. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's settle the loot and then find out who gets what. That Guardian, I don't think I'll be needing it. So, the hat is going to be useful. I'm taking that. Shattered. Yeah. Alright. Okay, check your loot. Which one you're going to take? That is... Yep. That's basically it. Okay, go check your loot. No, I mean, like, check the loot, Oh, you get nothing. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for timer to finish. It's got like 100 something seconds here. This will take a while. Okay, we got a new companion. Yay. This is fun. Wait. Use it. Alright, let's go. Okay, that was fun. We got 3 commendations in that one. I'm not sure about you. I got 3. Alright, let's pick up where we stopped. This is gonna be very... Ooh. Dark portal. Sigurd! You did it! You defeated Emperor Zonde. Yeah, being frozen sucks. That's why I had to avoid the... When you get that ice, was that ice ball? As much as possible, get it away from everyone. And you'll need someone who has the fire ball to actually like break you out or something like that, if I remember that correctly. Because the other balls will be used for those pillars. So it won't... I forgot what the exact mechanics are, but it's kind of like how it went. Like you're gonna drag that ball into that post, to that light beam. But for the other two, you have to run away from everybody. Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion that we have hoped for, Sigurd Chronosecht. Yeah, we did the others well. With Emperor Zonde now at rest, his dark legacy may be undone. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surroundings. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't remind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on, and finish what you came here to do. Yeah, we might have to wrap it up here because the next part will be also just as long. And knowing the wait time, it might be long as well, so... I'm looking forward to the bit. We'll have to team up on that one, so... Hopefully you're online by then? Because if I remember, that last bit is also chaotic. There are 2 ways that we may seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world, or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Ul'dah and I must needs attend to a task. Distortion. What is it? Oh man, you missed that day. Yeah. Though I don't think we would have gone any further because we were just unlocking stuff at that time. We were just unlocking things. So, yeah. But the FF4 stream was fun. And we just unlocked a few things also in FF4, so... Since I'll be doing FF4 tomorrow, give it a shot, give it a look, because I think we have 2 new members in the party. And we just got a job change too, so there's that. Power that Zande sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, as people called it. Ah, yeah, this is a nod to 3. Down to the part where he also, yeah. This is FF3. This whole bit. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Void Sent. Oh yeah, I like the new outfit. I think you added a few things though, but man, looks nice. Really nice. Void Sent feed on ether, as you may already know. No plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Zande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Zande entered his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It's time. Yes, Doga. Finally. We may fulfill our purpose. Oh no, Nero, what are you doing in the back? Uh-oh. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? Something's up there. Uh-oh. The covenant is everlasting. Oh no. Oh no. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that's freaky. Something about their looks remind me of the dark elves and stuff. And so Mericidia is brought into the fold. Soon, all the world shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows even more vivid. An endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Oh yeah, Zande. Yes. He has that Thanos feel to him, you know? Like, he's a conqueror, but at a certain point when he's done conquering, he's just like sitting there on his throne. Dang, it really is. Yeah, it's scary. I get that. Barnabas, though, is like... I think there was another character that's kind of like Barnabas. But I think we might see him later in 14. That's why... I have a feeling the moment you see this character, you might see Barnabas. We just have to hit Stormblood first. So that you'll know what I mean. I'm just looking forward to that bit, though. We're not there yet, but I'm waiting for it. Oh boy. Beings without will cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he needs not know the pain of loss. Yeah, you're right. I still need to reach Heaven's Sword, so I really have to do as much as I can to get there. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power. The gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes and dreams. All be returned to nothingness. Dang it. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Man. He's a good shot. He's really good as an archer here. Sigurd, pull yourself together. Oh, there's more of them. Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Not now, damn it. Oh, that's a combat knife? I think it is. Ooh. Fire. Oh, nothing needs a good old gunblade. Hero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Toga! Oh no! Not our boy! Oh no, it's taking Une too. Not good. Confound it. Without them, there would be no way to master the darkness. Power is mine! And it keeps... Ooh! Spicy! And it grabs him too. Hero! And it got him too. Jeez. The Covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Aw, dang it. If you're referring to those white-haired ones, I don't think so. damn it. The rift is gone. What are we supposed to do? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult Rammbroes. The monkeys. I mean, technically cats, monkey. They have tails. They got tails. If we're... I sound like free. Oh, that's even funnier. Frieza of all things. Okay. Alright, so just gonna head back. Gonna get back to base. Going to Rammbroes. Pop this. It's funny that the sounding like Frieza bit actually caught on. We'll just have to finish, I think, the cutscene for this one, and then I'll call it a night. Oh no, another one. It. Yep. Thanks for joining me tonight, by the way. We'll reserve the next venture for when we get to World of Darkness. Which is the third part of the Crystal Tower questline. Once we unlock another set of raids and such, I'll call upon you again next time. Hopefully you're there. Meanwhile, let's have Sir Elk, the Chocobo, take us home. Well, technically they are enemies of Frieza. So it makes sense. The only difference is they won't be using this, they won't be in Super Saiyan mode. They would most likely be in trance mode. So, just as scary. Alright, let's talk. All this happened within the tower. Gods preserve. That rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this, I am certain. Yeah, it's Shaq. Yeah, that's Rammbroes, alright. What was the raid we played in again? That was the Crystal Tower. That's the second one, which is called the Circus Tower. The second one, because the third one is World of Darkness. The first one, that I think you might have missed it, was Labyrinth of the Ancients. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must it be for it to pass through. It seemed that Zonde sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately, for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void gate is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Garland. Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though Voidsent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live. Damn it! I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. We share the same eye, it is true. That's not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them to fulfill their mission. A mission whose burden they have borne through thousands of years. And besides, I cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zande's Dark Covenant is binding, our world is in danger. It is our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since meeting Doga and Une, you have not been quite yourself. Tell me, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I only know there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Alec. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. I and that bastard Nero as well. Only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. In dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now, while you can. When the time comes to go after our friends, we must at no less speed and full strength. We'll save them yet, Sigurd. Mark my words. That is Crystal Tower. And there's the third part, which is World of Darkness, and we will save that for the next stream. So for now, we will have to we're gonna return. Time being. We'll retreat back to Mordona. And from there, we will log out. So the next part will be the World of Darkness, which is going to be the last act of... This is the third and final act of the Crystal Tower series. And if I recall correctly, each of the Alliance raids tend to operate in threes. There are like 3 parts, and once you complete all 3 parts, that basically covers the whole story. So let's go here. I think it's best to go here. Back into the base. I think I kind of feel more secure here. Go here, and it's still red, so we can't do much. We're gonna look for a chair. This should do it. Well, we'll just have to sit here. gonna call it here. We're gonna call it a day. We'll see you again next time. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing Final Fantasy IV. We're gonna pick up where we left off, as we're gonna continue Cecil's tale now that he's a paladin. We're going to try to save his beloved Rosa, and hopefully we can also check out everybody else as well. Now, in the meantime, what do we expect? When do we expect the continuation of Final Fantasy XIV? Let me check the calendar real quick, folks, so we can answer that question right away. Let's see here. So, that would be on the 19th and on the 20th. No, the 19th is Friday, sorry. That would likely be on the 20th and the 21st. That's the weekend. Or... No. That is way too far. Actually, sorry, I'm looking at it wrongly. Today's currently the 7th. We started the stream on the 6th, and we would continue our next stream on the 7th, which is Sunday. The next weekend will be 13th and 14th. So on the 13th, we're doing Final Fantasy 14. On the 14th, we might do more Final Fantasy 14. We don't know yet, but I think that's going to be a good idea. I shall do double Final Fantasy 14, so we can actually start with Heaven's Word by then. So we're going to do a double FF14 weekend next weekend. So that's the plan. For this weekend, we will push more Final Fantasy IV starting tomorrow. But that will be it afterwards. We'll see you again with another game next time. And I think I should also mention this, but my birthday is coming up real soon. This is this birth month. I won't tell you the day just yet, but it'll be coming. You'll know when. For now, that's all you need to know. So take care of yourselves, everyone. From everybody else in this household, in this tower. Squishy and tiny. Especially the carbuncle over here. And from my significant other and myself. Take care, everyone. I'll see you again on the next story, the next game, on the next stream. Until then, good to each other. Be as brilliant as the warrior of light. May you walk in the light of crystal. I'll see you soon.